evening, everyone, and welcome to Damage Does Daggerheart. Weren't expecting that, now, were you? So, welcome to the start of a new campaign. Welcome to the world of Mecipiyan. We are in a city, a large trading city on the southern tip of the continent of Parabia. This city is large, and tell you what, I'll show you it, shall I? We will start off with a little view of the map, shall we? So let's go there.
A large tip, you say?
No, the southern tip of the continent of Parabia. As you can see, this is a large city with various neighbourhoods and varied people. Both work, live, love, kill each other in the city. It is a place of adventure, trade, and general skullduggery at points. But we begin, I think, early evening in the Wall's End area of the city, heading down the street in Wall's End. I would like... Oh, bollocks. Yeah, that's fine. I would like...
You would like bollocks?
I would like... Oh, bollocks. It's going really well. I would like... Vinny, if you would describe your character walking their way to work. And indeed, where do you work?
Yes, so they see this tall, chiselled furball with light bluey grey fur with a very open chest green cloth like robe on with leather belts and axes and kind of weaponry sheathed on the leather belt with big wrist braces on which are leather surrounded in fur as well. Walking down, their name is Roban Barefang. And yes, as it's early evening, he is just walking to his place of work, the Wall's End Inn, where he will begin to be a bouncer for the evening and kicking out anybody who doesn't act right and making sure that the patrons inside behave.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there anybody walking with you this evening? Anybody going to the Wall's End Inn? Or is it just yourself?
At the minute, it is just me. Okay. Yeah. I don't know whether any of my friends will join along the way.
Okay. So we see Roban as you enter this Wall's End Inn. The owner of the bar. Let's have a look who we got. Oh, gosh. I've lost it.
Yes, I do nod to Rinian.
Yeah.
As I go in.
Rinian is a simia female. It's got almost like baboon-like features. Simia are a race of ape-like beings. She nods to you. It says, have you seen Nathruto? Is he coming in today?
Well, I don't know what accent I'm going to do yet, so this is going to change. Not today, so far, but from what we talked last night, I think they are coming in.
Good. I've got a thing I need doing. So if you see him, send him over. And she walks back into the main bar area of the building. This is a big place. It's got like a bar. The main bar area is, you would say, probably 150 feet long by 100 feet. This place is huge, this bar area. There's a lot of people already here. There's a lot of warriors, a lot of fighter types. There's loud joking, drinking, and general hubbub going on, even though it's early. But that a lot of the people are from the Colosseum. The fighters' pit is just over the way, so a lot of them come in after training if they've got no fight to have a beer. You recognise a couple of them. There's a few faces that you spar with, you've seen, and you settle down.
Yeah, I start my evening like I always do, and I go up to the bar, and I just nod, pass over the money, just slide it on the bar top, and get my metal flagon, which is there, and get that filled with a pint of ale. I take a sip. I nod to the warriors and fighters that I know.
You get a few.
And as I take my sip, just walking to the door, I just look at them and go...
There's a chair there where you could sit if you want, with a small table for you to rest your beer on.
I just look over to them and say, don't make me use this, having the flagon up there.
There's a lot of laughing and pointing, but generally they're well behaved, these fellas. Especially early evening, they don't tend to be trouble. The trouble tends to come in and find them later.
Yes. So
as we leave Roban to his work, as he sits and watches the patrons, watches the door for Ridian, we will go and find, I think, the aforementioned Lathruto. Where are you? Let's describe your character. What exactly are you doing at the moment?
Okay. So Lathruto currently is on his way to the Wall's End Inn. Running a little late, but he's a large 6 foot plus Simia, same as Rinian. But he is this dark orange colour all over, this long dark orange fur with this enormous flat face, very orangutan. And he sort of lumbers quite slowly. You wouldn't think he's as agile as he actually can be. And he moves very slowly. The clothing is very plain, sort of black, basic leather armor with this long, dark brown leather suspected coat. And no visible weaponry or anything. But he's currently lumbering his way towards...
Where are you lumbering from?
From the old town.
From the old town. From the place you guys call home. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you make your way from the old town down past, or maybe even through the Guild's Ward, down to Wall's End, is there anyone walking with you currently? As you've just come from home? No?
Solo.
Okay, cool. So, we see Lathruto walking through the city. There's no nods. You don't see anybody you know. The town is busy. There are people just finishing work. There are people getting ready to go out. There are people already out. A lot of the Guild's Wards are... The Guild's Ward in particular is very busy. There's a lot of people around coming out of the various guilds there. finishing up their work for the day. A lot of them drift off to Wall's End and Merrill. A few go back up to the Old Town, but there's a lot of people go to Merrill that way. So yeah, you wander down. You get to the Wall's End Inn. You see your mate Roban on the door.
Laruto, welcome. Rinian said she's like to see you.
Yeah, right, well. I'm a busy man, ain't I? I best go see. I'll come have a chat with you in a bit.
Indeed. She's just round the back there.
Nice one.
And indeed, you go through. You've been here before. This there is a back office, as it were, where Rinian works out of. She very rarely works behind a bar. She's a lot of the time in amongst the patrons, but this evening she's sitting in her office, and she gestures you in. Trudeau, good to see you. Roban sent you, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we had a little problem a couple of weeks ago. The guards found the how can I say this? The monkey's paw raised its head again. You would know the monkey's paw is an underground bar full of, let's put it this way, evil types, hunters, the kind of people that go out hunting in the forests of Kel for Simia.
People I'm particularly not fond of.
Yeah, for Simia and also Katari at times, hunting basically anything they can catch in the forests. And although this is illegal, rumours of a bar had sprung up. The guards got to it before any of the other Simia community could, and even before any of the Qatari could as well. And you know this bar has been popping up occasionally, gets shut down, usually quite violently, but it always seems to spring back up. So Rinian says, so it's back. It's in Esterwall somewhere. We don't know where yet. My friend, find it.
What do I need to do?
Find it. Find out who is behind it. Just killing the people in there is not good enough. We need to find out who's behind it. Who keeps opening this?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Take some friends. Take the big fellow if you need him. I'm not saying right now, go tonight, but I think we need to get it before the guards. We need to get in there and find out who it is that's doing this.
Yeah. Though I do take pleasure in killing them as I find them.
I'm not saying
It's
don't.
probably best. No.
But you maybe leave one alive you can question.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's not
I'll have a
happy
chat
news.
with Roban. Yeah. No, leave it with me.
Okay. That's good to know. Hey, tell Joker I said you could have a drink on the house. Okay?
Thank you very much.
No problem. She's behind the bar as usual, so just tell her. You know. So,
Yeah.
as you leave the
He
office.
sort of extends this enormous arm for a fist bump.
Yeah, and she replies in kind.
Almost from the doorway.
Yeah. She's like, okay. Good lad. It's good. Excellent. So, as you leave the office of Rinian, go into the bar to find your free beer or free spirit, whatever it is that takes your fancy. We will move now to, I think, let's find out. Drazik, where are you? What do you look like? And what are you doing if it's, not too dangerous to know?
Might be. Drazik is a Qatari. He's a bit Black Panther-esque. He's always dressed in like dark green and black leathers. Doesn't have any weapons because he likes to use his claws and his teeth, rip the throats out. And he's usually very silent in what he does and moves quietly. But in this instance, he's sitting on top of a building, waiting to see if he can see. He's heard rumours about some noble that's been doing some rather sick stuff, and he wants to find out who it is so he can blackmail them.
Okay,
So
where in the city are you sitting on this rooftop?
I'll need to look at the map. Give me a second.
Okay.
Where's the map gone?
It should be pinned in the Discord.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Where's the bit where the nobles live?
Generally, the nobles tend to hang out in Ells Park. That's where the bigger houses are. There's a few large houses in the trade district.
Actually, I'd say he's on top of a building overlooking the dips, because he thinks he's heard a rumor that this noble goes down there to try and buy sexual favors that he shouldn't do.
Right. Okay.
He's looking for anybody who's in there who obviously stands out.
Okay.
Clothes are too good, money's, too much money flying around, that sort of thing.
Okay. Then let's have our first roll of the evening.
Ooh.
Give me a quick instinct roll, if you please.
Okay. That is 17 with hope.
17 with hope. Okay, take your hope. So, sitting here, how long have you been up here, by the way?
Oh, it had come there. What time of day is it?
It's early evening, say 6.
Oh, yeah. It had just arrived because he reckons this would happen at night time.
Okay.
So he's waiting, but he's getting bored already. And he's lined up a load of small pebbles along the ridge of the roof, and he's occasionally just pushing one over to see if he can hit people who are walking down below.
Okay. So, overlooking the dips as you are, you don't see any obvious nobles, but what you do see is a group of 3 younger looking humans. You would estimate they're like teenagers, maybe early 20s. There's 3 of them, all male, and just sort of, when people are drunk, you can see, it's easy to spot, especially young people. These people are not drunk, but they're acting drunk. So on purpose, they're acting drunk, and then they're sort of like shoving each other, and I think on that fairly high roll, you hear the occasional word from them as they pass underneath where you are. Say, no, you do it, go on, I dare you. And the other one says, no, I'm not doing it. You could tell Terry to do it. He'll do it. He always does it. Okay. So that's what they're doing. And they're heading not to the dips, but towards the cemetery.
Okay, my nose will start twitching because I'm a nosy sort of person. And I think that looks far more interesting than what I'm doing. So I'll start going as far as I can along the rooftops to follow them.
Okay.
And when I get to the edge of the dips or wherever I am, just drop down to the ground and sneak around in the shadows.
Okay, well give me a finesse roll to try and hide your drop down. I'm not too bothered about you moving across the roofs because you're a Qatari. I just want to know how much noise you're going to make when you drop down off that roof.
That's what's that? 12 with hope.
12 with hope. Okay. So you drop down cat-like onto all fours. So you make very little noise. And they're, I don't know, about 50 feet in front of you, heading towards the cemetery. So as you follow them along, you can see they're not acting drunk anymore. They're acting kind of a little afraid, but they're sort of geeing each other up. So no, you could do this. No, I got this. I'm gonna do it. And the aforementioned one called Terry goes, no, I can do it. Not a problem. So I just want to check something. Desdemona, are you in the cemetery at the moment?
I am. Well, I'm above the cemetery.
Okay, where are you? What are you doing? And describe your character, please.
So Desdemona is a gargoyle, but carved from this beautiful white marble with these grey streaks throughout and these large golden cracks, as though they are damage that has been repaired with gold. She's got a kind of grand, almost crown of horns with these big bat-like wings and a tail that ends in a gold-headed axe. But right now she's kind of like curled in a little bit, kind of like crouching down on all fours almost on the edge of a building in the cemetery, just kind of motionless like a statue.
Okay. So, Drazik.
Yeah.
Hang on, Desdemona, do your companions know this is where you go?
That's a good question. I would assume probably, purely because I suspect that Drazik has followed me at one point, and I have discussed it with Roban and Lethruto and such.
Well,
in the
definitely
past.
followed her at one point to see what she's up to.
I think out of anyone, Drazik absolutely knows that I haunt this place.
Drazik, as you are following these youths into the cemetery, you know that more than likely Desdemona is here on a rooftop somewhere. So as you start to scan for her, you spot her high up on the corner of what is an old ruined cathedral-like building. The windows have long since gone. Any wood has rotted away. It's just purely stone now. And you can see on the corner is Desdemona, perched overlooking the graveyard. And as these youths continue on their journey, it's quite clear that they're going looking for something or someone in this graveyard. Desdemona, you see them as they approach, and I'd like you to make an instinct roll to see if you can see Drazik. Now, Drazik, you are I would like to roll. Well, you can either make yourself known, or you can.
Oh no, I'll definitely remain hidden.
Okay, make me a finesse roll, please. So, what's the finesse roll? To try and remain hidden from sight.
Because any time I'm hidden, I would instead be cloaked.
Okay.
In addition to the benefits of the hidden condition, while cloaked, you remain unseen if you are stationed when an adversary moves to where they'd normally see you.
Right. But you are not...
Back or end a move within line of sight of an adversary, you are no longer cloaked.
Yeah, okay. But you're currently moving because you're following these lads, right?
Yeah. And that's 5 with fear.
5 with fear. Okay, I'll have another fear, thank you.
Obviously, Desdemona knows me too well.
So, Desdemona, you spot Drazik following these 3 lads who are obviously psyching themselves up to do something brave in their mind, probably stupid in anybody else's mind. What would you like to do?
Just gonna watch the thrill seekers for a moment, and then if they're kind of looking in a direction opposite to me, I'll kind of like slightly crack a smile.
What did you roll, by the way? For
Take
your...
off. I got 14 on
14.
my instinct was
with
with
hope
fear.
or fear? With fear. Ooh. Lovely.
I wasn't sure if we did hope and fear on these
For
rolls,
these particular ones, at the moment, yes, because we are looking at a particular set of circumstances. So these three, two of them are sort of looking off, sort of around, sort of their eye line. The other one is sort of looking up, sort of, because you can see the old fort in the distance. He's looking at the cathedral. And he's going to roll. It's not bad. He's going to roll, and he looks around. Are you trying to hide, or not?
I'm
trying to
just
blend in
staying
with the.
At the moment, I'm just staying motionless as though I am just a statue.
Okay. So yeah, he's looking up and looking at the rooftop of this cathedral. And then he looks back to his friends. So none of them are currently looking at you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to kind of quickly take off, dive down, and fly low, and just fly behind them so they get a sudden like rush of wind blow past them, and quickly kind of dive out of their line of sight again and kind of perch on another rooftop.
Okay.
Another tomb.
Okay. Make me, I want to intimidate. Let's have a look. Let's do a presence roll, please. And you can have advantage because they didn't see you.
D6, yeah. That is plus my 1 for presence, 16 plus the 2, 18 with hope.
18 with hope. Take that hope. As you swoop down, and they feel this wind strike, they all spin round to look at you, and you're gone by that time. And you're sat up on another building, and they're all like, "What the fuck? What's going on? Whoa!" Oh. Drazik, do you do anything?
No, I'm just sitting watching this, having a wee snigger to myself.
So they're now really jumpy. So they're looking all around at their sort of eye line height, because that's where this creepy cold wind came from.
Actually, what I'd like to do is just pick up some pebbles from the ground and start throwing them, but sort of to the left, then to the right, and then sort of like all over the place. And not at the same time, but as soon as they've reacted to one, then wait a few seconds and do it again.
Okay, yeah, you don't need to roll for that. That's fairly straightforward. You do this, and they are already spooked, and they're getting more and more antsy by the minute. It's like, oh shit, we should go. And the other one of them goes, no. It's just like this place is old, man. Stones fall off all the time. What?
I then want to kind of make another movement and land in the shadows near them, and just look up and have these like pair of like bright glowing eyes looking at them from the shadows.
As you land on this gravel path, you like have your wings unfurled?
Yeah, wings unfurled, just this
so
shape.
They all
in
three
the dark.
Look at you. Run. All three of them start running, booking it in different directions. One of them comes towards you, Drazik. What would you like to do?
If he comes close enough, I'm just going to stick my foot out and trip him up.
Okay, yeah, easily done. Bam! Over he goes, tumbling into the...
Just pull my foot back in and disappear into the shadows
he
again.
Sort of looks around, scrambles. He doesn't even try getting up. He's like all fours, just running out of the graveyard. So they all three disappear.
And after that, I'll just walk over to Desdemona and go, I like that. That was good.
One of my favourite activities in the evening. Although I do feel sorry for them.
Oh, don't. They are idiots. They deserve everything they get.
Pretty much.
What
Pretty much.
mischief have you been up to, Drazik?
Oh, nothing much. Just sitting around waiting to find someone to take money off. As usual.
I saw Lithruto and Roban both going to the south of the city.
Oh, they're probably going to that horrible place they go and drink in, one with all the sweaty fighters in.
I think it is quite a nice place.
Well, no accounting for taste.
I don't taste.
Exactly.
Speaking of tasting or not tasting, could we have a quick peek into what Intra is doing? And what does Intra look like? Where is she and what she's doing? Oh, sorry, where are they and what are they doing?
That's what
Yeah,
they
that's
look
gonna trip me up for a while. Indra is a clank of slightly shorter than average stature, so they can get lost in the crowd. They look distinctly robotic, with a skin that's seen better days, a certain patina to the metal of their body, and sometimes bits of twigs and leaves caught in gaps where they've been treading through the wilderness and haven't been plucked free yet. They also seem to have more books and papers about them than a person could reasonably carry, though they're not having too much difficulty navigating with these. They're having more difficulty trying to escape from the scholars' district, so they can actually retire for the evenings and dodge answering more questions.
And speaking of trying to escape, Erin from she's a female halfling archaeologist, is hanging onto your arm, and she's already quite drunk, and she's it was evil, I tell you, evil. It was really evil. We went down, and I'm telling you, there's treasure down there. There's treasure. There's lots of treasure. But big evil. Can't go. It's very evil. We had to stop. We had to come back. It was very evil. Do you want a drink?
I would never say no to a drink.
Perfect. Let's go and have a drink. Should we go to the end of the park? This is very good.
Lead the way,
Okay.
if you're able.
It's this way. I've been there lots. They let me in all the time. Anyway,
I don't doubt your frequency. I doubt your ability to walk in a straight line.
it was just over there. That way.
Of course.
Okay. I can. Ugh. So, did I tell you? We went down at the dig site. In the dips, It's in the dips. You should go. But no, don't go. It's very evil. It's very bad. We had to cancel the whole thing. Chancellor was very cross. There's lots of money, you see. Lots of money we spent trying to do it. But it's all cancelled. It's evil. It's very evil. I'm just going to sit here. She sort of plonks herself next to a tree. Just 2 minutes, okay? And then we can go for a drink.
I'll set my internal chronometer to see how long it takes before she actually passes out.
That's very evil. And with that, she passes out. What would you like to do?
Was the pub she was pointing at the one where Roban is
No.
standing outside?
This is the inn at the park. This is a very posh
Oh.
drinking establishment for nobles and sort of leaders of guilds, and some of the staff from the Gaspray's Academy of Wizardry and the Fine Arts, which you are technically employed by, probably.
Technically.
as is Erin, who is currently asleep and snoring, and mumbling about great evils and doors, and treasure. You sometimes there are, if there's a works due, then the academics from the academy will go there. It's not really a pub, as it were. It's more of it's a
Drinking
it's a posh
establishment.
bar. But yes, it's a posh
Yeah.
drinking establishment.
Then, okay, one thing I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
Are we in the type of climate that if I leave Erin just sleeping under a tree, she will die of hypothermia?
Oh, it's warm overnight here. It's
Grand.
not. We are at the southern tip of the continent. It is. Well, it's not. It's quite humid during the day, but at night it tends to cool a little. The humidity goes down. It is comfortable, and at the moment
Okay.
it's comfortable in the early evening. It's still quite warm from the heat of the day, but it's not so. It won't get cold. You think if she sleeps out here, getting freezing to death is not one of her problems. There may be other problems, but although probably
Yeah.
not in this district, it should be fine. The guards may
So-
find her and wake her up and move her on. Or they may
That's
just
fine. She might
arrest
be
her.
even sobered up by then.
Maybe.
Okay, second question about city. Is this the kind of city that has like cabs or like taxis effectively?
You can hire a handsome cab. Yes, they're quite expensive, but it is possible to do so.
Okay. I will attempt to flag one down and get Erin bundled into it and give them the directions for her abode,
Yeah.
presuming
so
I know all this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easily done. You flag a cabbie down. He's like, she's not going to throw up, is she?
No, you'll have to wake her up when you get to your destination, but that's all.
Right.
I would
okay.
appreciate if perhaps you would wait until she collapses inside the door,
Sure, that'll
and I'll
cost you a
tip
little
extra for that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Miss. Mister
Intra.
Intra. Right. Yeah. Every night was it? It's like he sort of looks at this guy. How is she? You know what? I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to do my job, get paid, and then go to the next job. That's all I'm going to do.
Probably for the best.
So do you put her inside, or do you get him to do it?
No, I'll push. Manipulate her inside.
Okay. So she's like, this is treasure. It's really good, but we can't. It's evil. Nobody can open the door. She sort of vaguely comes to. There were sickles. No, the runes. There were runes. Lots of runes.
We'll talk about this tomorrow, if you remember.
She's gone again.
Yeah.
And the cabbie goes, right, have a good evening. And starts to go off into the distance. So,
Right.
what would you like to do?
I will sigh and walk as quickly as I can out of the district in a randomly chosen direction, which, for the purposes of expediency in the story, will probably be south towards the Land's End Inn to get myself out of the posh district before someone else corners me.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, not a problem. You go towards the Wall's End Inn. Drazik and Desdemona, are you heading that way, or are you going somewhere else?
Desdemona seems to want to go there. To put up with BO and bad breath for a while.
So,
I'm sure that we can find something interesting to do when we get there.
Yeah, I suppose I could just relieve some of those morons of their money.
There you go.
So, I would suggest that Intra would be the first to arrive. Roban, you see Intra walking up the steps to the wide entrance.
Evening, Intra.
And good evening to you, Roban. Quiet night?
So far, but could change. The Thuto is inside, so
Excellent.
Okay, so
Oh.
take another sip, just a small sip. Puts the flagon back down.
So, as you enter the bar, you scan, and Thruto is indeed, I'm assuming, sitting at a table somewhere, or are you leaning up on the bar? You're
Muted.
I'll be at the table.
You're at a table, okay. So, yeah, you're quite welcome to go over and join. The Roban, you see Desdemona and Drazik walking in next. Together, which is odd.
Evening, you two. Everything okay?
Are we talking to the help now?
Keep your hands on yourself tonight, Drazik.
I'm certainly not going to put them in your pants.
Oh, stealing is what I meant. I know what you are like.
I don't steal from your patrons. I just beat them in games of chance.
Pluto and Intra are inside.
Okay.
Good. I saw them coming down this. Well, I saw Latruto coming down this way.
As you enter into the main bar area, it's getting busier. There's still quite a few empty tables. As I say, this place is huge. It's very easy to spot Latruto and Intra sitting at the table. And as you join them, a young... sorry, 1 second. Oh, I've lost my brain again.
Brain, no work.
Brain no worky. Sorry. Please try again. There are... Okay. So, yeah. Young Fungrel. Indeterminate sex, you've no idea. Looks fairly thin. Got a sort of spotted cap. Sort of with sort of dark blue spots on a grey background.
This is a mushroom person, isn't
Yes,
it?
mushroom person, Fungrel. So he walks up and says, "Right, what can we get for you then? Is it a tab or is it pat cash, or what are we doing tonight?"
I think Roban said he was going to buy us a drink. He said to put it on his tab.
Roban doesn't have a tab.
Really? Is he that untrustworthy?
No, he always pays in cash.
Oh.
He's never once asked for a drink on tab. That's not what he does.
I can ask him for the payment. He'll give it to you.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll go and check.
Yeah, sure.
He wanders off.
I don't remember Reban saying anything about that.
He didn't say it out loud, but he did think it.
So
I did not realize you could read minds, Drazik.
Oh, I just know what he's thinking. He's a very uncomplex person.
Roban, this young Fungrel who you know is called Moose, and he wanders in. Roban, table 38 is saying that you're paying for them. Is that right? There's like.
And I just.
I think that was Latruto. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I put my head into the door and I look over to table 38 and see that it's like my lot.
It's your lot, yeah.
And Moose. Yeah. Was it that one over there who said?
Yeah, that
He
table.
points
Yeah,
towards
it was. It was the large Qatari gentleman. Is that not
Tell
right?
him that's not right, Moose. Tell him if he tries that again, I'll kick him out.
Right, you are. Wanders
I
back
have no
over.
idea where this accent is going.
Doesn't
But
matter.
he
Sounds
sounds
like
Right
some
away.
vaguely like Boris
He cut,
from
the
Eastern Europe.
young Fungrel comes back to you, Drazzix. Unfortunately, Mr. Roban says that that's not the case. He won't be paying for your drinks, and if you try that again, he's going to kick you out. Apparently.
Don't you hate it when these simple-minded people change their mind and forget what they've said?
Intra will take out a small notebook from her bag and just make a point, and if anyone sees the page, it's divided into a ledger with Roban and Drazik's names on it, and all of the marks are against Drazik.
I'm winning! Yay!
I'm not sure
Not the
that
kind of game you want to win.
So, what can I get everyone?
I'll have ale.
Ale. Okay, ale.
Yeah, same for me, please.
2 ales.
The strongest spirit you have available
Sure,
Same.
yeah. We
in a flagon.
In a flagon, yeah. Okay, that's going to be expensive, but that's not a problem.
Same for me also.
2 flagons of very expensive, very strong spirits, yes?
We're all paying separately for this.
Okay.
I'll count out some coins and hand them over, so after Drazik's trick, he doesn't think we're taking the mick.
Right, okay, let me get your things. He wanders off, brings back 2 ales and a 2 sort of glass flagons of what you now know to be dwarf spirits. This is the strongest alcohol available in the city. It's also quite
Sorry.
expensive.
Sorry, can I get a wooden or metal flagon? I don't want to break this one.
Oh, of course, yep, no problem. Takes one back, brings back sort of a polished wooden one instead.
Thank you.
There you go, no problem. Takes the money from you. Anything else, give me a shout. I'll be around all night.
Thanks, Moose.
No problem.
Just a quick question,
Yeah, sure.
DM. So, just talking about how much stuff is and it's expensive and stuff like that. I know monetary values is a lot looser with
Yeah.
Daggerheart. Do we just start off with the initial one handful we've got? Do I have
I
more?
would
'Cause
say you've
I
probably
work.
got more. You've got it depends on how much you want to carry with you, but yeah, I would say you've got at least a couple of bags of gold.
Okay.
Same with anybody else that has a job. The Thruto, Intra, also a couple of bags
My
each.
job. My job's relieving people of their money.
Yeah,
So,
I would say you've got at least 5 bags on you.
Okay.
My job
Desdemona.
is the arena.
Yeah,
If
I would
anything.
suggest you've probably got. Yeah, I'd say you got 3 bags on you. So everybody's got 3 bags, apart from Drazik, who likes to show off. He's got 5. So
So I've got something I need to talk to you guys about. Probably need Roban here as well, though.
I'll just lean over and just wave at Roban.
at the corner of
Probably
your eye.
wouldn't see you.
Well,
Oh,
you
okay.
do, because you're keeping an eye on the bar area as well as
And-
the door.
okay, yeah.
So your
We
position is
can,
such a way that you can see most of the bar area and the door.
Okay.
Sure. Actually, Roban's working at the moment, so
Is
wait
before
till the
you,
place dies down a bit before I.
is the wall here?
Oh, yeah, the wall's always here. Always.
I'll
He's sat
I'll see
in his
that.
usual spot at the. He's had 2 bar stools converted into a sort of bench for him. Because this guy's like wide. This is why they call him the Wall. He is enormously wide. He's what?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just poke my head in, and just be like, Wall.
That's a little fella.
Would you like an ale just to watch the door for 10 minutes for me, please?
Sure. He sort of gets up. And this guy is, let's say, about 6 feet wide. He's about 8 feet tall when he stands up. And he's a huge lumbering mushroom guy, a fungrel. He is here every night on his corner by the bar, and he picks up his bench stool with one hand, tucks it under his arm. Ale.
And I'll just nod towards the barman, bar person.
The Joker comes over. She goes, usual situation? Go and watch the door for you. And she basically pours ale into his huge mug that he's got. That'll cost you like a handful of gold, because this is a big mug. So he takes that and his bench and sort of wanders over to the door, sort of moves your table out of the way, sits back down on his bench.
Then I'll walk over to the table.
What's this inn called, by the way?
This is called the Wall's End Inn.
Oh, the inn.
Oh,
The inn thing.
Sorry?
No, I thought James said, "What's this thing called?" I thought he was on about the wall.
No, Wall's End. I'm taking notes.
Bloody
Good
hell.
boy. It's unusual, but okay, cool. So, yes.
You needed me?
Yeah, I think we could all
Sprinter has something.
gather around a bit. So, do these guys all know about the monkey's paw?
I would suggest, yes, Drazik definitely does. I would imagine Roban does, and you've probably discussed it before. Actually, yeah, I'm going to say all of you do, because Lethruto's discussed it before with you.
So you guys know about the monkey's paw.
Monkey's paw? Sorry.
Monkey's paw. So he's popped up again, of course, as he keeps doing. And Rinian has asked me to go and investigate, not just go and shut it down, but to find out who's running it. Said I should take
Investigate
a couple of
or
breaths.
investigate?
Yeah, we're investigators now.
Nice.
Well, sort of both, really. Ultimately, we want to find out who keeps popping it back up, so we can stop it from doing so. Because, every time it comes up, it gets shut down, it goes quiet for a few weeks, and then it's back up again. And
But if it gets knocked down, it comes back up again.
yeah, you can
keep
knock
it
it down, and you know what? It makes me want a whiskey drink and a cider drink.
Well done, you two. Well done.
Someone had to say it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to go find out where it is, knock a few heads, find out who the bosses are, go deal with the problem, the root of the problem.
Okay. Can we do this after I've finished?
Yeah, of course. No, it's not like we need. I'm saying we need to go get off right now. But It's a job.
Which part of the city did you say it was in?
Estoril, I think. I heard.
Stonewall.
Did I hear that right?
Say Estoril, Drazik goes like hiss at it. Doesn't like that place.
I'm getting the impression Drazik doesn't like any place in the city.
Oh, he does. He likes the old.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Drazik. Not my favourite place either. But yeah, really not a fan of these fuckers. So
No.
let's go knock some heads.
Assuming this isn't a weekend, this is like a normal day,
Yeah, it's
weekday.
like a normal weekday. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'll be like, well, I'll finish at 10 tonight, as it won't be too busy. So go over then.
Sure.
If you want,
Ready
I
when
can,
you are.
Fly over, see if I can see anything.
I mean, it's a bit of an underground sort of bar, so I don't know really what you'll see.
We've got
Go have a gander if you want.
So you're saying we'll have to go overground to get underground, and maybe womble free along the way. Sorry.
Oh, could you give him a reverse inspiration?
I think we're just killing it, to be honest.
allowed to take away hope.
I'm going to use a couple of fear. These three here, just to have Dunstan sit on you. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll you'll notice that Roban doesn't go straight back. He said 10 minutes to Dunst. It hasn't quite been 10 minutes, so
Yeah.
he's had to pay a lot for that ale, so he will use his free time to the maximum.
Righto. So as you're sitting there talking about this, someone, a few of you know actually, walks in. This is Chindra, an orcish lady who runs the Colosseum, basically. She's the head of the Fighters Guild. She sort of looks around and then Dunstan sort of points at you. So she comes over. She seems a little bit agitated.
Chindra,
Roman, Desdemona, we have a little problem.
What is wrong?
Well, Bronson, you would know this is a pit fighter called Bronson the Tall. Bronson has gone missing again. Look, I need him found. He has a fight tomorrow night. If he is drinking somewhere, go and get him. Bring him back sober. Hopefully, by this time, probably not. But get him back to me, please. The usual suspects are... and she sort of swings her arm round at several fighters who just go... not to catch her eye, to get sort of press ganged into doing this particular job. So, he'll be in one of the taverns. I don't know which one. Normally, I don't know. Just find him, please. Bring him back.
okay, but you'll have to wait till I finish.
Oh, no. No. Let me have a word with Vivian. You should be able to go do this. But it's important. You know the fight is tomorrow night. He has to be sober by then. I need him found now. Before he gets... He'll be out on a bender the whole week, and we'll never see him until somebody finds him in the ditch. Again.
Speak to Aurelian then, and the wall,
Okay.
just to make sure.
Then
And
I
then,
will
yeah.
go speak. I'll also slip Dunstan some cash. It'll be fine.
What's the name of that guy?
Bronson the Tall.
Bronson.
Roban Desdemona, you know this fellow. He's a large... hang on, I will tell you exactly what he looks like. He is a large a sort of half giant type of person. He's really tall. He's quite skinny, but really tall and whip strong. He's so strong. He generally fights in exhibition matches because they generally need someone to look menacing, threatening. He tends to play the evil guy when you have your exhibitions and that sort of thing. So, but you know, he tends to get bored easily there and goes off in search of excitement. Generally ends up at one of the seedier pubs, usually either in the old town or up in. I mean, he's been thrown out of most of the bars in the city at this point. So you know he's probably somewhere that he hasn't been for a while and they've let him back in, or he's found somebody to buy him some beer and he's sitting in the park, whichever.
If we find him, then I can fly him back to the Colosseum.
Yes, we may have to put a few swings on first, though.
Yeah, you think
He's not as tough as people say he is.
Yeah, getting him out of the bar might be a more than one person job.
Getting him sober might be a half a city job.
Yeah, indeed.
I could always take him for a swim. That might wake him up.
Okay, so Chindra comes back. So it's all clear with Renian Dunstan. I will sort out money for your shift. Please, Roban, Desdemona, please take your friends if you wish. You know he's big. He's a handful. He can throw people a long way.
Okay. And then Roban will just have his hand out to get paid the rest of his money for his shift, which he will not be doing.
Oh, you want paying before the job is done? Tell you what, you do the job, I pay you tomorrow.
Okay. Plus what I lose tonight as well.
If you get it back, no problem.
See you later on.
Okay. Remember, I need him sober by tomorrow.
Will do. And then Roban will kind of like, not slam, but sort of like place his hands on the table with a bit of a clunk. Be like, right, I think we do this and work again with your job, Lefruto. Yeah?
Yeah, fine. No. We weren't going to get started on mine until after 10 anyway, so if you've knocked off a bit early, it's fine.
Okay.
Get that done first.
And I'll finish the rest of my drink. I'll do it in one, and then put the flagon on bar, give a nod.
Joker takes it. She goes to rinses it out, hangs it on its hook where it's supposed to be.
I will also neck the rest of my flagon.
Okay.
I'll have one little sip of beer and leave it on the table.
Okay.
I'll then look at Jacek leaving it on the table, and I will very gingerly pick it up with my claws and just place it on the bar.
As I'm there, I don't. It's not being wasted. It's not
It
being
wasn't
wasted.
between one of us was.
I take half of it and give the other half to Lefruto.
Righto. So, finishing up your drinks, you, I'm assuming, leave the bar.
Yes. So, not asking you to name the couple of bars which has been the longest what he hasn't been at.
So,
still have that
somebody
list of
roll
ones
me
he's brought from?
a d6.
Yeah, I'll do it. What D6 is this going to be? Let's use a neutral D6. 3.
3.
Switzerland.
Okay, so thinking back on the last few times he's done this, he has he's been in the Bloody Dagger, which is a really vile, bad place in the old town that you know about. He hasn't been to the inn at the park, but they probably wouldn't let him in there. The Lamplighters, that's a possibility, down by the lighthouse.
Okay. Okay.
The,
And
the
what
Wicked
part-
Knave.
Wicked Knave.
Yeah, I'm sorry. To be clear, the Lamplighters is a possibility. The Wicked Knave
Yeah.
in the Old Town is also a possibility. And the Gatekeepers up in Menders is also a possibility.
If they haven't let him in, which would be the park he frequents when he's drinking?
He would normally, if he's going to go drinking outdoors, he generally gets chased out of Earls Park because they don't like him in there. He's not the right kind. So he would then probably head over to Westridge, towards where the farmlands are. Down
Better
near
get the map
Pickles
up. You're
Bridge.
telling me all of this, and I'm
Have you got the map open?
pinned. I have now. Okay, so Menders is up there, West Ridge. Where are the Lamplighters? That's in Old Town, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of these pubs are in, or inns are in the Old Town, or around there.
No, so the 3 I've mentioned, which was the Gatekeepers, that's up in Menders. So if you've got your map open,
Yep.
you should be able to see that. Let's have a look. Let me get the map open.
Northeast.
Yeah, northeast.
So, yeah. If I share my screen, I'll show you exactly what we're doing. So,
Yeah, because you've got the
so
You got the one
you'll
with pins.
see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Gatekeepers is up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the other one I said? The
Lamplighters.
Lamplighters is way down there. And what was
Yeah.
the other one?
The Wicked Knave. You said, yeah.
Wicked Knave, which is in the Old Town, which is there.
Okay.
Okay, so you've that one, and that one. And you are currently here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do on right one, whichever the name was that for.
Which way you go?
On right first, I was going to say. Then we'll go up to the Wicked Knave.
The Lamplighters next to the
Lamp-
lighthouse, yeah?
Let's do Lamplighters, Knave, and then over to Menders because the park's there where he may be as well.
Okay.
Hopefully he is not too drunk. It is more difficult.
By this time, he will be.
Hopefully, too drunk.
Hopefully, it's in the first place we look for, so we can get on with something important.
Okay, so you all head to through the Walls End district, heading east, crossing over the main road between it and Merrill. You get down to near Merrill's Point, which is the lighthouse, into the Lamplighters. So there's nobody on the door here. It's not a particularly big place. It's big enough. It tends to have farm workers come over here from Pickersbridge. There's plenty of sort of there's a few people in. You've just in from the neighbourhood. Yeah, it's pretty quiet in here. You take a look about. No sign of him. What do you want to do? Do you want to ask? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll just say to the others, just wait outside. Fuck, accent, come on. What am I doing here? Stick with one. Stick with one.
Keep it rolling. Whatever comes out your mouth is fine.
Wait outside and I'll go ask. I'll go in and up to the bar.
Okay. How can I help you?
I don't suppose you've seen... Insert character's name.
Bronson the Tall.
Bronson.
Bronson, have you?
Nope, he's barred. If I see him in here
God.
again, I'm going to come straight back down that bloody Coliseum, give him a piece of my mind. He broke so many bloody tables in here last time. He still owes me money. If you see him, tell him he owes me money.
Will do. And I walk out again and just shake my head and be like, not here. Bard. Let's go up top. We'll head to the Wicked Knave.
Wicked Knave in the old town, yeah.
Who are you calling a bard? Do you see a lute?
Bronson is too heavy-handed to play any instrument.
So you head up to the Wicked Knave, which is a bigger place. Not as big as the Wall's End, but it's still fairly big. It's almost reputable, being as it is on the outskirts of the old town. And again, there's a few more people in here in this one. As you walk in, you have a look around. He's not there.
Again, I'll go up to the bar. Evening.
All right. What do you want?
Don't suppose you've seen Bronson, have you?
Bronson? Don't think so. What do he look like?
Big.
Big.
Drunk.
Well, you're big.
Bigger than me.
Bigger than you. That's very big.
Does the bartender seem like he's very drunk as well, or just a very eccentric person?
Make a what are we doing here? Make
What is insight in this?
make an instinct. Make an instinct.
Oh, it follows me wherever I play. Maths. That is 15 with hope.
Don't need hope. or
Unless
fear
it's
on this
reactive. Yep. Instinct 16 then plus 1.
16. Okay. You've been in here a couple of times, but not for a while, and he seems fairly new. He doesn't seem drunk. He just seems a bit weird. He's a halfling. He looks to be about 60, 65 years old. He's sort of got this... There's something wrong with one of his eyes. Doesn't seem to be working properly. He keeps sort of looking off to the side. And then he looks back and he sort of looks... All right?
Yes,
What?
thank you.
Is that it? You're not going to have a drink?
Looking for a friend, that's all.
I'll be your friend.
Hmm.
How many friends
Good
do you
night.
want?
And I'll start walking out. Like he is.
No one
creepy
goes
as
out
fuck
the way.
You could have been in there.
I like the furry ones.
Just got even creepier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just because.
Uh,
So,
No, not here. So
We keep looking.
last one and then probably park.
okay. So,
Would Bronson know about the monkey's paw popping up?
I was thinking that.
that's a very good question. Let me
Place he
roll.
hasn't been banned from yet.
I mean,
Oh, Martin, you make me hungry.
with Bronson. You know him quite well. I would say Desdemona or Roban can make a... What kind of roll should we have for this? Let's make a knowledge roll. No hope or fear of this one, just a straight up roll.
I got 16.
Got 16. What did you get?
Oh, I thought you said either or, but okay.
Yeah, both of you can.
It is. I got a 16 as well.
Nice. So, both of you know that while he gets bored easily, he doesn't really know anybody outside of the fighting pits. When he goes out, he just goes out to get horrifically drunk and fight people. He doesn't really... You would suspect that he doesn't know about this monkey's paw. If he did, he's a nice bloke at heart. He would probably assist in smashing the place up.
Okay.
Sober.
Cool.
So yeah, I suspect he doesn't know about that.
Yeah, so in that case, I'd be like, so, over to the last one, and then potentially park.
Okay, so as you're in the old town, so you just cross the bridge up into Northgate, and then go east again through Menders to get to the... Oh God, what did I call it? The Gatekeepers. So you get to this pub. It's a fairly decent size. It's a bit rough and tumble. There are, cheap rooms for rent here. It's literally right on the outskirts of the city to the northeast. So people coming in from the city tend to be into that way into the city tend to be farmhands or travellers. So yeah, it's clean enough, but it's a bit rough and tumble. So you go in, and indeed, he's standing, swaying slightly at the bar. And I think what we'll do now is we'll have a quick break.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you out there that are watching, thank you very much for joining us. You're fantastic. Have a wonderful break. Remember, capitalism is bad, okay, kids? Just be warned. They're watching you, and they don't want you to buy anything. I don't want you to buy anything. They do, however. So spend your money wisely, children. We'll see you in a bit. And welcome back. We are in the tavern known as the Gatekeepers, a rough and tumble public house with a few cheap rooms to rent on the northeastern corner of the city, where we find our adventurers looking for and having indeed found Bronson the Tall. So, without further ado, let's get back into it. He is in this bar. There's a few people in here. There's a couple. There's like 5 or 6 people sort of gathered around a couple of tables, obviously playing some kind of game. There's Bronson is stooped at the bar, drinking swaying slightly, so you can tell he's probably had quite a few already. Yeah, there's a couple of other people sort of hanging about. There's three dodgy looking fellas sort of around Bronson, sort of chatting to him, and sort of like he seems to be buying them drinks. So yeah. Who's walking in?
I think I would say to the party, knowing Bronson, I'll be like, Ruto, just wait near the door. You may need to interject. I will go speak to him alone, rather than bombarding him.
Right, just get you out of here.
I'll
If I
walk
hear
in.
anything happening, I will come in after you.
Okay. And I'll go in, and I'll kind of, I won't pay attention to the others what are around him, and I'll just like slap my hand on his back and be like, Bronson.
He sort of turns to you. Roman the Small. Hello, my little friend. How are ya?
I'm very good, and you?
I'm great, thanks. I've got some new friends, and we're having a lovely time. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have a drink, thank you.
An ale for Roman the Small.
Thank you.
Grabs a drink for you, takes a big
Right,
yeah, sorry.
as just after Roban's gone in, I will have also come in and waiting by the door on the inside.
Okay, cool. Let me just have a quick. None of them notice that you've done that, or pay no attention to him. And he hands you a mug of ale. It's not the best quality ale, but it's passable. What are you doing all the way up here?
Looking for you, friend.
Why looking for me?
Well, you have a big fight tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah. So I'm out and I'm having a couple of jars to celebrate the fact that I'm going to wipe the floor with everyone.
Yes. Just making sure that you get back home tonight.
What? You babysitting me?
Of course not.
At the words babysitting, he seems to sort of just shift a little bit into a little bit more of a fighting stance. You see, he's not quite as drunk as you thought he was.
No.
So like, what do you want, Roman?
Well, I've been sent
Wait,
to make
Chindra
sure.
sent you, right?
Yes.
I'm not a child. I'll be back later. Now, off you fuck. Me and my friends here are having a bit of a quiet drink. We're not upsetting anyone.
Yeah. Just on that as well, you said that they looked shifty, as in they are plying him up to maybe take advantage.
Make me a...
Piss off, Martin.
Make me... Maybe a... I'm going to say an instinct roll.
Yeah.
To try and sense what these guys are trying to do.
18.
18. Okay, so yeah, there you get the sense that these three have seen Bronson as an easy target. He's buying them drinks; they're not buying his drinks, and they're keeping him sweet. They're talking to him, and they're they can see a free evening's drinking there for the taking. Maybe even a bit more if they get him drunk enough.
Yeah. I wish I could, but you know Chindra. She gives orders and we follow.
Well, tell you what. If I give you some money, you can just bugger off and say you didn't find me. How's that?
Yeah. No, I can't. Right.
One of the sort of ne'er do wells at the bar. What do you want with him anyway? What business is it of
No.
yours if he comes out and has a drink with his friends? Eh?
You are not friends of Bronson, so.
Hey! These are my new friends. I won't hear a word said against them. They are my friends. We are having a lovely time. Now, I won't tell you again, Roban, the incredibly small. Go away. And the
And
other
I have
three
to
sort of
tell you
turn to
again.
you and go, yeah, go away. You heard the man.
I ignore him, or them, sorry, and I just go, you know I can't do that, Bronson.
Okay. And he
And I'm
backhands
stood
you
there.
across.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm stood there waiting for a backhand. So.
Ooh. I got a natural 20. So, I have a crit. So he's going to knock you across the bar. I want you to make an agility roll. And I would like you... it's going to be a DC of 15 to stay on your feet, but still get pushed back. If you get a 20 or higher, then you don't move, but you take the damage. You take the damage either way, but make that agility roll while I roll the damage.
Yeah, just a question. So I was expecting that to happen. I know Bronson.
So you want to brace, yeah?
Well, kind of yes and no, but I was going to say just maybe I can add one of my experiences to the role, which is I know their weakness. So like I know that he would have his initial thing would have been to absolutely lamp me.
Yeah, add that to the roll.
Okay, so.
I'm going to have moved around, so I'm if you've got Roban, Bronson, and the three guys, then I'm going to be on the other side.
Perfect.
I have rolled incredibly poorly.
Okay.
It's with fear.
Okay.
And even with a +4, it's only 11.
11.
Well, isn't it?
Okay.
This is a reaction roll, isn't it?
I would say so actually, because
okay.
Is it? Yeah, no, it is a reaction roll because he's hitting you. You're trying to stay on your feet. But it is the damage. The damage is significant because it was a crit. You're going to take 19 points of physical damage as he slams into your chest and you fly across the room, breaking a table.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody outside the bar, you hear this go off. So
moving in.
What we'll do is
I will use one armor slot, by the way, just before we go ahead.
Okay.
To bring that down, so it's only major damage.
Wow. Okay. It was a major. Okay.
So then I only mark 2 HP.
Right. Okay.
Instead of it being over my threshold, which is 12, and it being 3 HP.
Yeah. Indeed. So yeah, the face, not the tank.
Yes.
So, as that happens, I think probably Lethrute, you would be first to react to that. What do you want to do, whilst the others all pile in?
Are the three other guys getting involved? If they move to engage with
yes,
Rogan?
They are going to advance on him. Yeah. They've seen this, and two of them are heading towards. The other one is sort of hanging back a little, but still looking that way.
Well, yeah, I want anyone who's moving towards Roban, I want to try and incapacitate in some way.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, kind of don't want to be stabbing fools in a public place.
You roll to attack, and what we can do is, if you've specified non-lethal damage, we can still roll the damage and see. You won't kill them; you'll just knock them out.
Okay.
If that's
So-
what you want to do. I mean, you can kill him if you want to, but you don't have to.
No, I don't need that kind of heat on my back.
Okay.
So is it just normal D20 on attack roll?
No, 2d12.
2D12.
Add your weapon modifier on your sheet.
Yeah.
Should be. Let's have a look. Where are we?
Choose one of those T12s to be your hope and fear as well.
Yeah.
So you are rolling
Yeah.
with that now.
I've already got that set up. Yeah.
Awesome. So you would roll a 2d12 plus 2 because it's your finesse weapon. And yeah. Are you adding anything else to it? Are you just going to just looking at your bits?
No, I
and
don't
pieces?
think so.
No,
I
probably
don't.
not.
I don't think either of my experiences apply to this bit. But my hope is higher, which was a 9, so 11
Is that with your plus 2?
with the plus 2. Yes.
Ooh,
with
an
hope.
11. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Have you added both of the dice together?
Yeah,
You add both
2d12,
together,
add
yes.
them together, plus 2.
Okay, so 18 total with hope.
Okay, cool. So you got a 9 and a
7.
7 and plus your 2. Perfect. That's great. So yeah, that
If
definitely
numbers
hits.
are the same, it's a crit. Doesn't matter what
Yes,
they are.
I know that bit. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we'll go through the dice rolls. It's not a problem. We could just stop and explain, and that's fine. If you have any questions whatsoever, just let me know. So
And also with the chat.
roll your damage, please.
Cheers. I rolled an 8 on my D8 for 9.
9 points of damage. Okay, so describe to me how this bloke that's moving towards Roban.
I'm basically going
goes
to
down.
use long ape arm just to sort of whip round to the front of his face and just slam him to the floor.
Excellent. So he goes, BAM! And he's just out cold on the floor. And that was with hope. So take a hope. And anybody else want to do something?
I'm going
we'll
to
skip
come
Roban for
rushing
now.
in.
Yep.
Do,
So you
do
see,
I see?
Roban on the floor to your left as you rush in through the door in a pile of what was a table.
I would like to get up as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can get to that. So we've got you see Lathruto just bounce somebody's head off the floor and they go still. There are two guys moving towards. One guy behind another guy, but they're both moving towards Roban, and Bronson is stood at the bar having he's just like put his arm back down to grab his drink.
Okay.
What do
I'm
you
going
want
to
to do?
walk in and say, Bronson, have you recovered from our last fight? As I move in to go and just knock
it's
out
the
one of the
fucking
two walking towards
gargoyle.
Roban.
Sorry, which one are you attacking?
One of the ones that's walking towards Roban.
Yeah, so the closest one. That's what probably you can move straight up
Yeah.
to them.
And with my arcane gauntlets, I get a 20 with fear.
20 with fear. Okay, I will take the fear. You definitely hit. Roll some damage.
That is a D10. That is 7 magic damage.
7 magic damage. So describe to me how you lay this guy out.
I just see him walking towards me and just kind of bash him in the face and just send him flying to the floor.
Yeah, so you
And just look to the other one.
and he literally just goes up in an arc and then smack back down on the back of his shoulders, back of his head hits the floor, out cold. So, would anybody? Oh, it's me. So
I rolled fierce.
you did roll with fear. So I will get. Bronson turns round. The gargoyle. So, Roman the Small's got back up, has he? Great. And he winds a fist up to smack you, which is an 18.
18 definitely hits me.
Okay.
My evasion's not amazing.
So let's do the damage on that. That is 13 points of damage.
13
Rolled really
points
well.
of damage.
And he's
I
going
will
to
mark an armor to reduce that to minor damage.
Okay, he's going to try and restrain you. So he has to roll a strength check. With that, that's
Do I have to roll anything for that one?
if you would roll an agility reaction roll, please.
Agility reaction.
His strength is okay. So you got quite low. He's only got a 14. So if you can beat a 14, you evade.
Agility is 20. 11, 8 plus 1.
Nice. So yeah, you sort of literally just sidestep him, and he swipes at you after punching you. Quick little
Don't break
bugger,
your
aren't you?
knuckles on me, Bronson.
So I will spend a fear to activate my last dude, who is going to go for Roban, because Roban's on the floor, and this guy is not a smart boy. Yeah, that's a 6 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, so as you're sort of getting up, dusting yourself off, this dagger comes in and misses.
Yeah, and I
you.
kind of sort of like block and.
Okay, so the play returns to you.
Yeah, can I?
So-
So I'd like to do something with that.
Sure.
As he's come into me, so I'm kind of like getting back up, imagining theatre of the mind that I've got like I'm on one knee and I'm about to get up, and this bloke comes at me with
Yeah.
a dagger, and basically he fumbles, and I would like to, because I'm not going to use any of my weapons here, I'd like to then grab his arm
Yeah,
and pull it towards me and like punch him in the face to knock him out.
sure. Let's have a. Let's see what.
So
So have an attack roll, which would be your strength, which is
oh, crit, 11.
nice.
Nice.
So your
Yeah,
Let's
my
see, so
equipment is
you're-
1d4, I think.
yeah
Let me just take a long
1d4. So
So
that's
it's
4
4.
plus roll a d4.
Uh,
And then add your
fucking hell, my holes. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of
8
damage.
points of damage. So describe to me how you lay this guy out.
So yeah, he comes at me with a knife, and just as I'm getting up, I kind of, using my fighting experience and my enemy's movement against them, he comes in for the stab, and I kind of move out of the way, grab his arm, pull him down with more force into my fist, and basically knock him out. So he's just on the
Perfect.
floor.
Yeah. He goes down like a sack of spars. You take a hope for that, yeah, because it was a crit.
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, and yeah, I'll obviously just get up
Okay.
fully
So-
now and be like, Bronson, please, let's not do this.
Drazik and Intra, you see all of this happening. It's
I'd
all-
like to go in, and the one that the Thruto smashed into the floor. So I'm just going to check he's still alive, and I'll make a big fuss of rolling him over and checking his pulse and stealing all his goods.
Okay. So, yeah.
I don't know if this matters, but I have just read on my character sheet of first strike when I first land a hit
Oh,
in
yes.
this. I double the damage,
Ah,
so I'd have actually done 18 to that guy. So maybe I accidentally killed him anyway.
I tell you what. Roll. Let's do a quick luck roll. Roll me a d20. 10 and under. He's alive. 11 and up. You killed him.
16.
Yeah, you killed him. Spang straight. Drazik,
I'm still going
this
check his
guy is
pulse.
not alive. He's not breathing.
I'm still going to check his pulse and pretend that he is, and then frisk him and steal his stuff.
Okay, give me a.
I've got advantage to steal items.
Okay, so that adds a
through strength of
d6.
my force, and of course my experience as a thief, saying, "I think you'll find that's mine."
Okay. Give me a finesse roll with advantage plus your experience. So advantage in this game, you add a d6 to your roll.
Yeah. Okay. It would be. So that is 11, 12, 15 with hope.
15 with hope. Yeah. So yeah, take your hope, and yeah, you find a handful of gold.
Okay.
And that's about it. And a very
Okay.
poor dagger, a very low quality dagger.
I won't even bother taking that. It's just, I'll take the gold, pocket it. I say, he seems to be sleeping, and I'll just walk away.
Okay.
And
Intra, did you have
Chaz.
anything to do? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so just to go back, so I got the hope, but I'm not taking it as hope. I'm going to take it as my one singular Slayer
Perfect.
dice.
Yep, no, that's fine. Intra, you had anything you wanted to do looking at the carnage you've just walked into?
No, Venture will just be, standing there. They all look like they have this well under control, so there's no reason to get their hands dirty.
Fair enough. Okay, so it is still with you, so anybody else wants to...
I'm going to square up with Bronson then.
And I'll move up with him as well.
And I'll nod. How much is it to do a tag
3
team
hope.
one?
3
hope.
hope for a tag team.
I only
How-
have 3 hope, but it
How
could be
tall
fun.
is Bronson?
Bronson is almost 10 feet tall.
Okay.
He's big. He's like half giant, so he's really big.
Okay.
Although he
Well,
doesn't
I've got-
look bulky, he's really very strong.
Okay. Well, I've got a move I want to make, but I'll let those two
Okay.
go first.
Does he want to do a tag team to show how it works, or
Yeah, for sure.
Please do.
so?
Absolutely. So, tag team roll is basically you two are going to combine your efforts against your adversary, in this case Bronson, and you're both going to roll, and then you can choose whichever role
Is it the
suits you
initiator
best.
that has to spend the hope?
Yes.
Yes.
You
Okay, so I'll
you
spend my
spent
hope.
the hope. You cannot now initiate another tag team roll
Yeah.
in this session.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I see Desdemona go up to Bronson, and in similar fashion, I walk up with chest puffed out, wiping the blood from my face, and just say, Bronson, let's not. And I see Desdemona going in for like a knockout blow. Headset's dying. Yeah, I see Desdemona going in for a knockout blow, and I basically go to double team it, so it's both sides of the face, left and right. So
All
we're
right.
gonna.
So you're both punching.
Ring a bell.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Okay. Make your rolls, and let's see what happens.
I got a 16 with hope.
16 with hope.
And you reach
Well,
his face 10 foot tall.
Or I'll go
But
for like
does have to stoop because of the bar that he's in.
I got, what am I? I'm on agility, isn't it? What is a melee attack? Do I add?
You add
Do
your.
I add my agility?
Well, if you're melee, it can be your strength.
Strength. So I rolled 11 with fear. So let's
Okay.
go with your 16
So
in
we
hope.
have a
16 with
16.
hope.
16 just hits. So both roll damage, please.
And do we both gain the hope for that?
Yes, you both go. No, yes, you both go to hope because the hope you
Yeah.
rolled with
I'm
hope.
just checking my abilities, see if there's anything I want to use for this, but no. I can't apply my flying bonuses because I can't really fly in here.
Not really. No, it's not.
So that's 6 damage from me.
6 damage from you, and
And max damage from me, that is 7.
so 7 and 6, 13. So as you both sort of crack him in the face from either side, he's like, "Oh, ha! No, that's more like it." He's still with you guys. As he-
Okay.
The other guy's on the floor.
The other two guys are on the floor. Yeah.
I better go and check those as well, just make sure they're breathing.
Okay.
I'll do exactly the same.
Make
I'll
me
just
another
go through.
finesse roll.
That is 11, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 with fear.
21 with fear. Okay, so you, this one is alive, but he's got like a couple of copper. That's all he's got on him. These guys are not rich at all. And again, his dagger's even worse than the first guy's. This is rusted, it's pitted, you suspect if you tried to stab, a table or something, it would just break. So, with fear, Bronson is going to spend. I'm going to spend 2 fear.
James, you stole my go. I said I had to move.
Yeah, sorry. So, Bronson is going to try to reach down and smash you two together. You've seen him do this move in the arena. That is an 18 to hit both of you.
Yeah.
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 And that will be 6. That's 11 points of physical damage as he slams a pair of you into each other.
And I'll mark an armor to reduce that to minor damage.
I will do the same as well, so I only mark 1 HP.
Okay.
I'm so used to this very, very silly hit point thresholds of Juniper,
Yeah.
which I'm not quite at
So,
yet.
Yeah, that's my go. So he's laughing. He's like, "Oh, this is great, just like old days." So over to you.
But yeah, I was going to.
Sorry, Martin.
Yeah, I was going to basically try and swing up onto the bar to get a leap onto his back.
Yeah. Okay.
To put an arm and a dagger to his throat.
All right. Fair enough.
Can I tag team with that? Seeing,
I don't see why not.
Naruto would have to initiate that as a tag team.
No, I can initiate it, can I?
I mean, theoretically, you could if you wanted to do a tag team here. You don't have to, but you can. It's up to you guys as players. If you two want to do a tag team, then by all means go for it. But if you want to make this a single attack, then just say no. I'm going to do this move. It makes sense. Do it.
I wasn't going for it, but yeah, in the sense making that. What's your name? I'm about to say how well we know each other. Roban. We've probably fought before. You know I like to go for throats. You probably see this move come in, and you sort of effectively come in with a complementary move.
Yeah. So I seeing this coming, I would I'd go for a gut shot on Bronson so that he has to like bend over that a little bit more so Naruto can get on his back in this small compared to Bronson and do that.
Let's roll the attacks then.
So I'll spend that hope.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
22 with hope.
Woof. Nice.
17 with hope.
Okay, so you both get a hope. I'm assuming you're using the 22.
Yeah, that was nearly a crit because it was a 10 and 11.
Ooh, nice. So as you basically sucker punch him right in the gut, he sort of goes, ooh. Having just sort of let go of you two, bends down just far enough that you, from behind on the bar, have a nice easy jump onto his throat. So I would suggest if you both roll damage, because you're going to be sort of pulling his neck back up.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're still going for non-lethal.
Yeah. I just want to basically wind him so Naruto can get up there and do that. I'm old max again. 4 on the D4, so 7.
7.
I've rolled almost max for 8.
8, so 15 points of damage. Ooh, takes another 1 HP. He's like, oh.
I'm gonna, as a get up there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in his ear, "You come back with us right now, or you don't go back at all."
Anybody else doing anything? Still with you?
Yeah, I'll go and check the third body.
Third guy?
They're still
Finesse.
breathing.
Rogue. Such a rogue.
That's 15, 17, 21 with hope.
21 hope. Yeah, take your hope, and you get. Let's see. This guy looks as though he was in charge. He has 2 handfuls of gold
Ooh.
and a slightly better dagger than the other 2, but that's not saying much.
Do I think I could get
He
it
had 2
for it,
handfuls of
selling
gold.
it?
Nah, coppers at
Nah.
most. It's rubbish.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay, now I'll pat him and settle him down and just check his pulse and think, yeah, he's fine. Carry on.
Okay. Intro.
Bronson, please, come on.
Intro. You see, Lathruto is now hanging round this guy's neck with a dagger up next to his throat and sort of talking in his ear. Roban has just punched him and is now trying to convince him to come with, and obviously Desdemona is also, getting in on the action. Is there anything you want to do?
I'll make my way, skirt around the action to the bar and speak to the proprietor and look to pay Bronson's bill so we can move this along.
Yeah, there's a sort of dwarven guy. Like, can you not convince him to take it outside? Because it's like he's breaking shit.
Believe me, they're trying their best to convince him to leave.
Okay, well, he doesn't owe anything for the beer, but the table and those 2 chairs, that's going to cost me a couple of silver to replace that, so...
I'll hand it over.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so, it's still with you. What would you like to do?
Come on, Bronson, let's leave. You have the fight tomorrow. You don't want to be battered and bruised for it.
Bruised? I'll show you fucking bruised. And he starts to sort of pull his arm back again.
I want to try and catch it and pin it to his side.
Ooh, okay. Let's do that then. Yeah, make a strength check here to grapple. Actually, you use your gauntlets, don't you? So make a weapon attack.
Weapon, it's the same as strength.
Okay,
It's my weapon of strength as well.
sure.
The gauntlets are just my claws. And this guy's pretty strong. I'm going to spend a hope
Okay.
to use my experience rock solid to just... He has to fight against just solid rock, trying to pin him, which
Yep,
will
makes
change
sense.
that as 15 plus 2 plus 3 because I'm a cheeky clank. That is a 20 with hope.
20. Take your hope. Yeah, you don't damage him, but you catch his arm and force it down to his side. And you sort of, you've got your other hand on the small of his back. You're just sort of pressing them together.
This is humiliating, Bronson. You will lose if you keep doing this.
Oh, I don't lose.
Yes,
And
you
after
do.
he said that, I'll go in for knowing as I'm a fighter, I will go in for the exact same punch in the exact same spot.
Get that
Like
same
kind of, yeah, that kind of like kidney shot just to start breaking him down, getting that sort of like pain in there.
Really
Okay.
hurt the bruise again.
+2, +1 for strength, so that is, sorry, maths.
Okay.
That's going to miss, I think, because it's only a 15 with fear.
Yeah, that misses. As you go, because Desdemona sort of grabbed his, she's actually physically moved him, and as you go to punch in the same place, you just whiff straight past him. You just catch your knuckles on the side, but yeah, he doesn't take any damage from that, and that's a fear for me. And it's my go.
I was going to say, I'd go and stand by the door and just watch. And,
Yeah,
and
you
enjoy.
could absolutely do that. He is going to, with his other hand, try and grab Lethruto and throw him over. But not with a 2. He's not. So he's like, he misjudges how high the ceiling is and smacks his hand on one of the rafters. Like,
Confused how you got 2, but then I remembered you use a D20, don't you?
I do, yes. Yeah, DM has to use a D20 as the attack roll. The modifiers are slightly different for adversaries. So,
yeah.
Okay, we are back to you.
Well, with Desdemona sort of pinning the one arm, I effectively want to wrap my legs around
Okay,
to fully like
grapple him. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we'll do a strength check. So basically, your 2d12 plus your strength bonus, which I think is what's your strength?
he's not good.
It's -1. Oh, right. Okay. Not a strength build.
Well, I got a 12 on my hope die,
Nice.
but a 4 on my fear for a
16.
total of 16.
I'm
minus
going
1.
to.
-1.
I'm going
yes.
to spend one of my prayer dice.
Yes.
There'll be a flash as one of the cracks on Desdemona's body glows as I add 3 to your roll.
Ooh.
For
Nice.
18.
For 18 with hope. So take
With
your
hope.
Yeah, take your hope. Mark that down. Yeah, he doesn't do. He's not an agile person. Certainly not in these close quarters. He is now grappled by 2 of you. So can't move his arms, and yeah, he's in all sorts of. He's like, all right, fair's fair. You got me. Good. Oh, got it, eh? Was it good, then?
Yes, Bronson, it was good.
Let's all have a drink and calm down, shall we?
I enjoyed it. We'll have a beer after your fight tomorrow.
All right, you're paying though, yeah?
Fine.
All right, let's go then, folks. And he starts to walk towards the door, dragging both Desdemona and Lethruto with him.
I was going to suggest that I'd fly him there, but judging by his size, I probably can't.
I don't think you can. I mean, you could try if you want to, but yeah,
Yeah, probably not.
he gets to the
You
door,
can pick
ducks down.
Pick up and carry another willing creature approximately your size or smaller.
Yeah, no.
And whilst I'm big, I'm not that big.
He ducks down. I would like an agility reaction roll from the Lethruto to avoid the door frame, because he's just ducked so he can get through. He doesn't realise that you're still there, so he's like,
A reaction roll,
Yeah.
just 2d12 again.
just 2d12 plus your agility.
15.
15.
With fear, does that matter on a...
No, it just doesn't matter on a reaction roll.
No,
So
okay.
yeah, 15. You just get out of the way as the door frame comes. You just sort of roll into the corner where his shoulder is, and yeah, you get through the doorway. And he sort of stands up.
I'll let go as we get outside.
Yeah. Well, that's better. Oh, they really ought to make these buildings a bit bigger, you know? It's like, you go out for a drink and, you know, I've got to sit down all night. That's not good, is it? Right.
Before we leave, I'll just go to the barkeep and I'll be like, apologies for the inconvenience.
That's all right. He's like, your friend here, and points at Intra, has already paid for the damage, so No harm done. Nobody got killed. I suppose those three will wake up eventually. And yeah, all right. Have a good night. Don't come back anytime soon, no, eh? And as you
And then I'll leave.
out of the bar,
As we get outside, I'll say, we should move rather quickly because one of those people is not going to wake up. And then just head off down the path.
okay. So you head. Sorry, go ahead.
Drazik.
You know,
Drazik.
Yes.
Assuming you've done what you always do, maybe reimburse Infra for the money that she had to pay the barkeep.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you're insinuating something very rude.
Well, you've checked.
Mouth shut. You don't know what you're talking about. Your brain isn't big enough to work it out. Now just carry on walking.
And then, as we're walking, I'll just kind of go splish, splash, splish, splash.
Okay.
yes. So, like,
Killed an innocent person in there, am I? So, potato, potato.
I don't know about that. But do I know, like, what's the town like? Are there authorities? Is that going to be a problem, or is that just
in this inn? Probably not.
okay?
There are certain places dotted around the city that you could get away with that. I mean, these three didn't look particularly. They're not upstanding citizens, let's put it that way. So yeah, I mean, they might, when they come round and find out their friend is dead, they might get upset, but I doubt they're going to report it to the law.
Fine.
So yeah, we're all good. Okay, so you escort Bronson back to the Fighters Guild. Get him ensconced in his room. Do you attempt to sober him up first, or are you not? You just gonna leave him to sleep it off?
I'll grab him some water and just be like, "It'll make you feel better for fight tomorrow, Bronson. Okay?"
You're just lucky you're not gonna be in there tomorrow. I'm gonna kick ass.
Yes, you will. I'll leave and then I'll go and find Chindra.
Yeah, Chindra is sitting in the front office of the guild as you walk him up the steps. She sort of nods at you as you all go by, and then. So you got him. Good, excellent stuff. Here's your money.
Thank you,
She gives
Chindra.
you a bag of gold. So
Nice.
that should cover you for your shift and for expenses for breakages. I assume they were breakages. There always are. No.
Stroban onto the table.
He did.
Splintered quite a lot.
To be fair, Roman's quite heavy. So, you know.
He might have a couple of bruises on him as well, but those are probably indistinguishable from the other bruises he has anyway.
He's a big boy. He'll be fine.
Yeah, and there's 10 handfuls in a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Chindra. See you tomorrow for the fight.
Sure. See you tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. Very kind. Excellent. See you soon. Desdemona,
So yeah.
just a quick word, please.
Hmm?
So, I was thinking, perhaps you want to fight a couple of days' time? An evening match, perhaps?
That could be good.
Okay, I see what I can do. You are a strong girl. I put you up against. I don't know. I got a few new kids coming in, so from out of town. They want to fight. I said, I give you a chance. Roban seems to think you'll be very good, and you are very good sometimes. Although,
Give it a go.
yeah, I like you. So proper evening fights rather than the daytime ones, yeah?
Yes.
We move you up a gear. Okay? The sword thing with the breaking, that beautiful. Like that.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, don't be sorry. It happens. It's all good. It's not a problem.
Perhaps I can
Adds
find
to the
someone
mystery of the who is she? Where is she from? She snaps a man's sword. We get you in the fight. We do that.
Yes. Perhaps I can get my tail fixed before then.
Sure. What is the problem with your tail?
The metal plate on it is, I think, slightly broken. I need to find a good
Oh,
smith.
go to Menders. There is a scale bends. They have a forge up there. Really good dwarven workmanship. Go to them. Tell them I send you. They put it on our tab. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Don't
Sure.
worry. Enjoy. So, where do you guys?
Quick question.
Yeah, sure.
How, again, this is going to be completely off the top of your head, how much would I have got paid for my work at the inn if it were my shift?
It depends. If it's a quiet night, which it usually is this sort of day, this sort of midweek night, you'd get maybe a handful of gold. If there's a fight or you've got to basically you get a handful of gold plus anything that is
To deal with.
It has to, yeah. So if Chindra on the brain now.
Rinia.
Is it Rydia? Hang on, let me find out.
Rinian.
Rydian. If
Rinian
Rydian
Nissa.
basically will recompense you as to what the danger she thinks, what you've saved her by,
Yeah.
not having tables smashed or patrons killed, that sort of thing. So yeah. That would be that. So where do you guys go? It's getting on to be quite late. We're talking probably about, because you've been all around the cities, probably about 10:15, I would say.
Yeah. So as we get out of the Colosseum, I'll be like, thank you, folks. And I will dish out to everyone except Drazik 2 handfuls of gold.
Okay.
And I will keep a bag and 2 handfuls for myself.
Okay.
Because 2, 4, 6, 8 would be me, so I get 4 handfuls basically from that one bag.
Okay.
Yeah, and be like, all right, do we do your job now, Ruto?
So I'm just caught thinking, like, I'm not sure that maths add up. I feel like you're skimming, but I'm sure that's a Fiddy calculation rather than a Roman one.
10 handfuls in a bag, so 2, 4, 6, 8 would be with one hand, like 2
Right,
handfuls
just
for
stop
each
at
plus
6.
me.
That's all you needed to do. 2, 4, 6. You keep the
Yeah,
rest.
and then I take, yeah.
That's it. 8 doesn't
I know.
matter. It just confused Martin utterly. So
Oh,
I knew what you meant, but yeah. Okay, so you're heading towards Esterwall, I'm assuming.
I
think
would
so.
appreciate a moment to sit before we get into any further fighting.
yes, seems fair. I could probably do that too.
Question for the DM.
Okay.
Can I Um, I'm not quite sure how this works. This comes under the hedge subclass,
Right.
and it depends on like how does one clear hit points.
So clearing hit points you can do a number of ways. Do you want to use your
I'm just looking at herbal remedies,
okay.
and also
Sure.
if whether or not I could presume I had a talisman ready to go.
Sure. I could say that you imbued a small item at the start of the day, if that's something you do on the regular every morning. Yeah,
I think so.
I don't see why that is a problem. You could do that every short rest. So yeah, I'd say you did one this morning. You can, yeah, absolutely, you can give it to
Whoever looks more injured.
which would be Roban at this point, I would imagine. But you
Yeah.
could also, if you all wanted to take a short rest, which is an hour,
Yeah.
you can sit and clear HP. And so if you look at
Naruto's not going to be thrilled about that.
well, that's the thing. It's up to you. You can take a short rest, or you can
I mean, I can
Go
take
as you
more
are.
punishment, but there is risk of my body breaking if I'm too.
That's kind of true of everyone all the time, isn't it?
Yes. But it's-
We jump straight to going and getting some drunkard back to his boss,
I see your argument.
but we
No,
need to
just
have a little sit down and a nice cup of tea before we go and get the real fucking bad guys.
Well,
What's
why
tea?
don't you and I, Naruto, head off and do some reconnaissance?
Yeah,
Rather than
all
the
right.
weaker ones just stay there and
Yeah,
have a
Yeah.
rest.
all right, Jesse.
If you can go, Desda, then it's fine. I can go. I think Infra can help.
Oh, well, you sit down
Whatever
there.
help.
Just-
Yeah,
Little
You-
boy. Come on, let's
you
go.
got you guys take a little rest.
I will
Right,
pass.
we wouldn't want to, stress you too much.
It's fine. We will come.
I will pass the talisman to Robin. Anyway,
Okay.
and should he choose to use that, basically the text here says when you or an ally clear one or more hit points as a result of using the consumable, increase the number cleared by 1.
No, that's to do with
Herbal
Healing
remedies.
potion.
healing potions and things like that. So
Okay, I'm very confused.
tethered talisman is different from herbal remedies. Okay, they are two separate things. Herbal remedies, when you or an ally clear one or more hit points or stress as the result of using a consumable. Now, consumables are health potions and stamina potions.
Completely separate.
That's a gift
Right.
Yes.
I've got, so I'm actually all right.
So, Tethered Talisman is something I should have used before the combat.
Tethered talisman is something you give to someone so that when they take damage in that instance, you can then react to drop that number of hit points down by 1.
Okay. Apologies, folks.
That's all right. No,
No, no,
we
no.
Still learning.
We learning.
Learning how it works.
So, what I will say is, if you are all moving towards Esterwall, then
Yeah.
we will leave it there for today because it's 10 o'clock, just about. Just gone. So, yeah, that was our first foray into the world of
Hey.
Daggerheart. Well done, guys. It was quite fun. I certainly enjoyed myself. I hope you did too.
Yeah. Latruto didn't want to wait an hour, but he's now got to wait a week before we do his job.
Well, we'll pick up exactly here with you
Yeah.
Now we're
moving.
going to get straight to it right now. I'll fucking cut you.
I'll fucking cut you. Awesome. Spoke like a true Arlo lad.
Just just to keep you all updated, and especially you, Chaz, and for anybody who is watching. So I have that one Slayer dice, which is on
Yep.
my card. At the end of each session, I can basically convert them into hope to roll over.
Okay.
So I will now be back up to 2 hope for the start of next session.
Nice. Well, I have 6 fear ready to roll for next week.
I need to
So what
remember-
happens with that?
So
I'm not used to stuff that is
Okay.
like prescribed to a session.
it just okay. So anything that says per session resets as of now. Okay.
Okay.
Anything that is not per session, like hope or stress or whatever, stays exactly
That's
as it
great.
is until we next pick up. Okay, so
So
if
yeah,
you've
what
got
I will do.
per session items, I don't think very many of you have.
Yeah, so I'm just going to put mine in the chat so everyone can read it, so they can see what it looks like.
So I think your prayer dice as well.
Mine is at
Reset.
the beginning of each session.
Beginning of the
Mine,
session.
my one kind of works like the portent dice in
Yeah, sort of.
D&D's Divination Wizard.
So yeah, thank you very much for playing. That was really good fun for me. I think we're just learning our way through a brand new world and a brand new system to us. So
Yes.
again, if you have any questions about your character sheet or any abilities, just ask. We can stop. This is, we're not a professional show. We're just some friends playing a game. So if you're not clear on anything, we just stop and we'll figure it out. Okay? That's the way we're going to play, because that makes the most sense. We can learn quickly. And, we're all clever people. Well, you guys are. Maybe not Fiddy, but, I kid. So, yes, we will, of course, be back here next week at 7:30 to pick up with going to Esterwall to find out what's going on with this Monkey's Paw underground bar that keeps springing up out of nowhere. We also will be back with Damage Does D&D on Tuesday for the... Well, we've entered the realm of the gods. That's interesting, isn't it? It's definitely something to investigate, I reckon. So, yes, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, well, thank you very much. You are lovely. We hope to see you again. If you didn't like it, however, well, off you fuck.